defense. It took a long time to clear a crowded ring. Many believe that Margarito will try to jump Cotto from the beginning and use his bigger, stronger body to put pressure on the Puerto Rican fighter. Cotto seems ready for that. Both fighters using the jab early on.
You know, one of the things that impressed me being in the opposite corner against Margarito, his defense is much, much better than is appreciated.
Since he got his career rolling, Antonio Margarito has never lost to a shorter man. But Miguel Cotto has stared down taller opponents before. Early on, it's Cotto who's the more accurate puncher. He's landed his jab a couple of times and landed a good left hook. Now there's an uppercut from Margarito. And the first minute produces more of a boxing match than some expected, and Cotto confidently steps inside and whips the left hook again. Margarito coming forward behind the jab.
Margarito's giving Cotto a lot of respect in this first round.
Yeah, I think he's fighting a very, very smart. I think Margarito's fighting a very good fight. He's catching punches, and his jab is being very effective, too. He's not as flashy, but his jab is still very effective.
Good left hand by Cotto. Both fighters have had some offensive moments. Cotto lands the right hand and holds it up for the crowd to see. Miguel Cotto looks very sharp, very quick in the early going. Another left hook. Margarito lands his own left simultaneously. Flurry by Cotto. Margarito looking for opportunities, but putting space between the punches. Now the left uppercut from Margarito. And he steps in the corner and fires away. Cotto calmly fights his way out, switches southpaw. Good job slipping the right hand there. And another combination. Now a Margarito combination. And Cotto counters perfectly. Terrific left hooks by Cotto. Margarito misses the uppercut. It's been a very precise first 2.5 minutes. Both men boxing. Cotto goes to the body first.
Keep him up.
Kenny Bayless says keep him up. Cotto says they were right on the belt line. A skillful first round, but at the end of the day, it appeared Cotto has had more moments than Margarito.
Use your jab, use your jab. Jab, the right hand, and then the uppercut. And be careful with the counterpunch. That's what he's using. He's using the counterpunch, but be more intelligent. Be focused. Focused on what he's doing, because he can do the jab. Careful with his elbows. Careful with his elbows, because he puts them in. Very, very nice first round. All right, let's do the same thing.
Here we see what may have been the cleanest punches of the whole round. Even though a lot of punches were thrown, the right hand and left hand right between the gloves by Cotto, I think, was the best clean punches that landed during that round.
CompuBox numbers pretty one-sided. Margarito 12 out of 57. Cotto 32 out of 70.
That's
a stunning statistical round.
That's the round I saw. I thought Cotto fairly dominated the round with his boxing skill.
Well, I think that's the way that most boxing experts expected the first round to go, even the guys who picked Margarito. Because Cotto is a much better boxer, much faster, much more crisper puncher. But what's going to happen after about 4 or 5 rounds is really what's the big question.
Margarito starts to smoke, and then we'll find what's what.
I'm just surprised that Margarito hasn't tried to produce more pressure early on. If Antonio Margarito only throws 57 punches in a round, that's a slow round for him. He's showing tremendous respect for Cotto's skill and speed. Cotto sticking his jab right between Margarito's gloves. Margarito reaching, lunging, hasn't really found the timing to land repeated combinations yet. Now he gets in a wide right hand on the cheek of Cotto.
The drama here is also Margarito's such a good puncher, and Cotto has been on the canvas and rocked before.
Now Margarito gets the space he wants and eats an uppercut for his trouble and smiles at Cotto as if to say, all right, now we're fighting.
Watch your heads, watch your heads.
Kenny Bayless says, watch your heads. They're landing with their hands.
But Cotto's going, but Margarito is really putting a lot of pressure on him, unlike any he's ever had. And pressure from a taller fighter is different than from a shorter fighter.
And Margarito landed an excellent right hand about 10 seconds ago.
But see, right here, Margarito's walking him down again. He's not letting him get that space. He's taking his space from him.
Cotto's still patiently hunting for the counter-punching opportunities. Margarito is starting to develop the volume which has typified his career. Cotto pounding him with repeated left hooks. Both fighters have said hello in round 2. Margarito hammering Cotto to the body in the corner.
I figured this would get to this about the 4th round. It's happening earlier because Cotto cannot merely just outbox this man. The man picks most of the punches off.
No,
he's going to have to fight him.
Cotto with 2 good left hooks upstairs. Margarito drives him back with a right hand.
Unbelievable. They took a round to warm up.
And this is the fight that everyone expected to see.
Indeed.
There's blood coming from the nose of Miguel Cotto. So Margarito's made his mark in terms of drawn blood. And the Mexican fans in the crowd love that. Cotto chopping and chopping with the left hand. Margarito firing with the right. It's a punch, counter punch, confrontation. What a round 2 has been.
Wow.
Most of the crowd of 12,500 stood up to applaud that round.
Okay. Espera. No, es la sangre de acá. Okay.
Where's the blood from? Okay, it's okay. Not a problem. Breathe deeply. He's doing good. All right. Little water now. Throw it out. He's going to want to do everything. He's going to go through headbutts. Keep your distance. Keep your distance.
Here you see Cotto landing beautiful clean shots. He's landing most of the clean, effective punches, fighting off the ropes very effectively. But how long can he keep going if Margarito takes those type punches and keep putting that pressure on him? That's the question.
CompuBox numbers in round 2 were spectacular. Cotto 35 out of 80. Margarito 33 out of 96. Together they landed 54 power shots. So it has suddenly become the gunfight that everyone anticipated. Now let's see if Cotto can begin to make it more of a boxing match again. Cotto trying to use his feet, create space, and limit the volume of Margarito's punches. Margarito trying to crowd Cotto into the corners and against the ropes where he can fire away at will. Cotto counters off the ropes with the left hook. A pattern that begins to repeat throughout the fight. Combination punching from Cotto. And he backs away again. Right hand and a left uppercut for Cotto. Margarito landed a right hand. Now they go back to the phone booth again. Cotto lands 2 body shots and a left hook upstairs. Margarito reaching with a left and with 2 body shots of his own. Hard right hand over the top for Margarito. Cotto with a right and a left inside. Again, they trade body shots. Cotto's was the harder blow. What a variety of punches from Cotto in that combination. Margarito just keeps coming. Body shot, 2 uppercuts, chopping right hand. Cotto comes back with 3 punches of his own.
I think Margarito right now, his defense is doing very well. He's catching a lot of punches and steadily applying pressure all while he's blocking punches. Even though I have Cotto winning, It looks pretty rough going down the stretch.
Good left hand by Cotto, creates space again.
We've seen fights this year like Marquez Vasquez, but it's not at this size. These are regular sized guys.
You got to keep him up, okay?
A warning for Margarito for a low blow. He hit Cotto right on the hip.
It's just unreal for welterweights of this size to be trading these kind of shots in a sustained way like this.
We promised violence. You're getting violence.
And
Good
so
left
far,
hook.
it's playing out the way most envisioned. Margarito chasing Cotto around the perimeter of the ring. Cotto's superior boxing ability giving him the advantage, but Margarito very live. And as the fight wears on, he gets busier and busier and increasingly dangerous.
Every time Cotto